guys, good day, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching. My name is Maiwa Oluchio, Product Marketing Manager with Autogon AI. And today I really want to introduce you to the Autogon Playground. And the Autogon Playground is what we call it the art gallery, where we showcase interesting artworks. But for us, the artworks are now interesting use cases that we've worked on and you can work on as well. And this is just to show users the capacity of the platform and of what we intend to also bring forward in the coming days, coming months, and all of this interesting stuff. So what we intend with the playground is users can already come and see the interesting stuff that we've worked on, leveraging the Autogon business infrastructure. And if you're technical enough, you can already check these things and to be sure that they actually do work. Right? And I'll show you that in a minute. So we're going to look at this interesting use case. Now you can really see traffic light bridge detection. Now this is an API that we worked on, and the intention is you can capture the traffic, the car that defaults the traffic. If it is red, can you see we've created some interesting bridging areas and all of that. And this is one use case that we've worked on courtesy Autogon AI. This is also another use case. This is a motion detection use case. Now this can also be very interestingly useful in the traffic industry. Say a car crosses the red light, you want to also already check that the car moves, and this will be interesting in that industry as well. I also want to show some other use cases before we now test and see how this thing works, right? So resume ranker. And this is interesting for people in the HR space. You want to, before you even invite that candidate for an interview, you have a description and you upload a file. This AI already checks through that and sees if that person even qualifies for the subject matter before you even now say, okay, you know what, let's check this person's job experiences and let's invite for an interview. Now this is thanks to Autogon AI. All these interesting use cases has been built and more on the way. So we're going to try one real quick and we're going to test it and you'll see how that works. Now if you notice from everything I've shown so far, there's always a code snippet here, and this code snippet is such that it is supposed to allow you to be able to test this in your own local machine and to see that it actually does work. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to check this interesting use case. Translation. Now this is a use case such that if you write a text, say I write, how are you doing? We want to select it from English to, let's say, Belarusian. Let's generate. You see that? Now this is on the UI side of things. Now, if you're a technical guy, you want to already try this on the programming side of things, you can already copy this code. Now, when you're trying to work with the code, and you can already also do HTTP calls as well. Now, for code, you want to install Autogon Python library. This is because you want to have access to all of these methods and all of this interesting stuff. So you want to already download that. Today we support Python as to when you want to check on this on your local machine, and you can also do HTTP calls as well. So when I come to my own code editor, you can see translate. Now I already have my API key. I would not want to show that for security purposes, but I already created that in my environment variable that I called AMB. So I'm just going to load that. And now I'm going to do a target language of French, right? And I'm going to do what is your name? See that? Interesting. Now let's run this and let's see the response. When I run this in my terminal, now can you see? I don't know what this means. Acquire at so I'm terrible in French, but I mean, you get the idea, right? Now let's do an HTTP call of that same use case as well, and you can already see these things come to life. So I'm gonna run this as well, and now mean, what we do here is our, you just comment that story. Okay. Okay. So messages are popping up everywhere and there. Apologize for that. But I mean, let's try something else here as well. Let's change the text to good morning. Good morning. And let's try this and see. So when we try this, you can see good morning. Oh, bonjour. Oh, I do know bonjour. I know bonjour for me. This is interesting. And this is how you can test this on your local machine when you already want to check. And this applies to every other use case that is currently present on the playground. So I'd love for you to go to the Autogon Playground, check this interesting and immense use cases, test on your machine. And in case you have a use case that you want us to spotlight here, please reach out and let's explore that option as well. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.